Ravi here with Let's Build It Ravi. Oh god, another day and another step forward in this room. So we are painting, as you can kind of see what I'm up to right now. I've already done all the roller. Go us. And we've started to get some furniture. We got some wardrobes here. And I'm kind of just going around doing the edging. So the tools that I've kind of picked up and started to use are my brush, my can of paint, and my ladder. And you know what else I've used is I've cut up a piece of plastic, like from a milk jug or from a piece of cardboard, and I use that to go around the edging like this. And then I just slide that with my brush along the edging, and then I just clean it up. I don't go down to the edge, but I just stay high and clean it up like that. And then that will kind of keep my corners looking nice and neat and tidy. So things are kind of coming along, to be honest. Can kind of show you a little bit of what I'm doing. I have a lot of the edging to do left. And then the ceiling, I'll be painting that one just flat white. And I have my trusty, a little bit broken rollers here, and that one's from my neighbor. I don't know about the one from my neighbor. I'm not sure why I didn't find it as useful, but I'm sure it's fine. I still have to do this little area here. It's still a bit patchy. It's hard to tell from the video, but yeah, it's a little bit patchy. Otherwise, everything's kind of coming together really well. Those are just wet spots in the corners because I was doing the edging there. And then we'll just kind of get through and do all the edging. So it's not too bad, you know, like the whole process takes a little bit of time. Like I was saying, preparation is important. And so, you know, I did my best to sand everything and fill in all the holes. Now, I mean, it's not perfect. You can kind of see there are quite a bit of like imperfections and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm not really sweating that kind of stuff because this is brick and plaster. I didn't want to replaster the whole thing to get it perfectly smooth. So I'm happy with a little bit of bumps and divots and stuff like that. You know, on a whole, when you look back at everything, you can kind of hardly tell, right? And I think that's my point. That's what I was kind of going for. So we'll have to take care of all this kind of stuff and put it here. So I'll be ripping up the carpet sometime soon and taking that to the dump when I'm done with it. But today I'm just going to try to go around and do as much of the edging as possible, to be honest. You know, a little bit of the corner stuff here hasn't been touched. So with some paint, so I got to do that. Ironically, this side is finished, but if I come over to here, this side, it's not. So I have to kind of do that side as well. And fun thing is this paint, it's called Hempstead White, but I mixed it with some of the generic white paint we had just to make sure that it lasts a little bit longer. So that's kind of funny. So it's like a bit of a custom color. I know that's maybe a bit silly, but you know what? We wanted to make everything last and kind of we want to make everything to do it in one coat. And, you know, some of this paint was free, so mixing it wasn't such a bad idea. Aha, here. Hello. Kind of see the patchiness kind of coming through, right? So that's kind of where I was just getting tired or was running out of paint. And I just really couldn't tell where I went and where I didn't. So once it's dried, it's really kind of become a little bit more opaque. And you can see a lot better about where it has been touched and where it hasn't. So I got to kind of fix that up. Same with the top area right there in the corner, right? So sometimes, I guess, you know, what the lesson here for me is that, you know, try your best, stay consistent as possible. But if you're getting a bit tired, let it dry and come back and you'll see where you've left off. So it's not a big deal, right? Here are some like little divots and points. Again, you know, I'm not stressing about that. That's no big deal. I'll have to come back in sometime in the week and take out the radiator and paint behind it. So I have to make sure I save some paint for that. And then I'm just going to go around and doing all the edging. It was a bit of an edging day today. Lots of edging to do, but it should be hopefully all right. So that's me. Just coming along with this journey. I know the videos are kind of in between 3 minutes or 1 minute and 4 minutes and 5 minutes. I'm trying to find my format. So if you have any thoughts or advice, please just leave them in the comments. I'll try my best to make these videos, you know, what you're looking for. I'm hoping maybe educational. I'm trying my best to kind of showcase some of the knowledges that I've picked up over my years working with my parents and just doing things on my own as well. So that you can feel confident to try some of these things yourself, right? So it's not impossible. Maybe it won't be professionally perfect, but it should be, DIY friendly and DIY perfect. And to my books, it's all about, it's good enough. So let's see how that goes. And thanks for coming by. And look out for more Let's Build It. I think in the future I'm going to do some batteries, so that's kind of exciting. Stick around for that. Obviously, this house has to be done more. Finishing some furniture, that's going to be a bit of a fun Let's Build It. And I'm going to be going through all this furniture here that I picked up, for instance. And I think with this wardrobe, I might even try to strip it back and sand it and then finish it, because it's just pine. But I don't, and pine doesn't keep a good stain from what I hear. So just maybe a little bit of that. So we'll see. And keep a lookout. So 2026, right? The year of building. Look out for my channel to see what else you can build. Maybe you want to copy with some batteries or some solar. I'll walk you through some of the balcony solar I've done. That's exciting stuff as well. Really easy too, really easy. So stick around and see you in the next video. Bye everyone.